We will, of course, continue to bring you all the developments as we get them from the situation in Washington and, of course, the wider tensions across the Middle East. We move on now, and tensions between India and Pakistan have escalated sharply following a deadly terror attack in Indian Kashmir last month. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced today that Pakistan will no longer receive water from rivers controlled by India following the suspension of the Indus Water Treaty, a 1960 agreement that has governed water sharing for over 6 decades. Modi made the announcement at a public rally in Rajasthan, which borders Pakistan. He warned that any terrorist attack on Indian soil would bring serious consequences for Islamabad. India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar told Dutch media that Indian forces are on high alert and will respond decisively to any future attacks, regardless of where the terrorists are. Despite the suspension, Pakistan's finance minister downplayed the impact, claiming no short-term effect on the country's water supply, even though 80% of Pakistan's farmland relies on Indian origin rivers. Pakistan is yet to respond officially to statements from India's Prime Minister and the Indian EAM. Meanwhile, India has launched a global outreach, sending 7 multi-party delegations to 33 global capitals to highlight Pakistan's role in cross-border terrorism. Today, delegations arrived in the UAE and Japan. Shiv Sena MP Srikanth Shinde is leading the team in the UAE, while JDU MP Sanjay Jha heads the Japan delegation. In Abu Dhabi, the Indian delegation met UAE Minister Sheikh Nayan bin Mubarak, reaffirming a shared commitment to combat terrorism. In Japan, the delegation met Foreign Minister Takeshi Iwaya and former Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga. Japan expressed support for India's fight against terror and appreciated New Delhi's restraint. Indian MEA spokesperson Randir Jaiswal expressed the main focus of India's diplomatic outreach. Let's listen to his comments.
On the multi-party delegation, you have received information through PIB press releases. In all, there are 7 multi-party or all-party delegations that have gone or would be going. 3 of these have departed. One, in fact, departed this morning to Russia. From there, they will travel to other countries, including Slovenia, Greece, Latvia, and Spain. 2 groups, one to Japan, left yesterday, and that group will be traveling from Japan to South Korea, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. And the third group, the second group which left yesterday, was to the United Arab Emirates. They will also further be traveling to DRC, that is Democratic Republic of Congo, to Liberia, and to Sierra Leone. 4 groups are to travel shortly. 3 groups will be leaving on 24th, and this is to the United States, one country, several other countries along with it. Then there are a group which will go to South Africa, to Ethiopia, Algeria, and Egypt, these 4 countries. And then the 7th group will travel on 25th. They'll go to Europe, to France, UK, Germany, Brussels, and then.
Well, joining us to discuss all of these latest developments is Dr. Satoru Nagawa, Fellow at the Hudson Institute, who is joining us from Tokyo, Japan. Dr. Nagawa, as always, thank you ever so much for joining us. Let's first look at these delegations, these multi-party delegations that are going out to dozens of capital cities following, of course, the devastating Pahalgam terror attack and then the ensuing provocations and confrontations that we saw in recent weeks. How significant is it for the Indian government and the Indian parties and politicians to really make the message clear about what exactly happened and the potential risks that India continue to face?
Yes, this is very important and effective way. Because of India is strong, Pakistan is weak. Pakistan tried to invite other country to fill the gap that is foreign countries. So that's why if India persuade other country do not support Pakistan and support India, this is effective way to deal with Pakistan's effort to invite other country as a group of against India. So that's why this is very effective way. So I just joined the event organized by the Indian government delegation, and this is a book I received. They translate sentences of the Modi's statement in Japanese. So that's why even if it's Japanese, we can read what happened about this terrorism attack and India's operation, how important, and what is the real reason, what is the background, everything is written in Japanese. So that is very important. Currently, in the world, there are many wars and conflicts. So that's why, even if for India, Pakistan attack is very serious, top news, every day, but other people in the other country, this is one of the news of the war outside of their country. So that's why sending the delegation and explain what really happened, and India is right. That is the fact. So that's why this is very important. Providing information is very important.
Yes.
Informing the fact is very important to win the war, win the battle in the international stage.
Absolutely.
So that is why
Dr.
this is
Nagao, sorry to interrupt, but we are shorter on time, and there are a couple more points that I want to touch on. We know this, of course, is an international mission with delegations going to continents across the globe, but looking specifically in the Indo-Pacific region, given the alliances that Pakistan have with China, for example, and given the current sort of instability and tensions in and around China, how significant is this for the wider geopolitics of the Indo-Pacific?
Japan tried to invite India to counter China front, but at the same time, China tried to invite Pakistan against India. So that's why this is a problem. Pakistan is part of the Indo-Pacific problem now. Chinese troops is deployed in the Pakistan now. And the China-Pakistan economic corridor is important core project of the China's BRI, Belt and Road Initiative project. So in the world stage, China-Pakistan alliance is very important threat. So that's why the India-Pakistan problem is, of course, a problem for Japan, problem for the US, problem for the Australia, problem for the other country face China's threat. So in this case, but the lack of the information is a matter. So that's why the delegation visit this country and provide proper information and persuade them to join. That is very important. India will win because of such kind of effective way.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Dr. Nagao, let's finish off briefly by touching on the Indus Water Treaty. Of course, Narendra Modi has made it clear that no water from rivers that India controls will head into Pakistan. What's the significance of this statement?
Of course, Pakistan support terrorism is a matter, so that's why this is a punishment. And the punishment will resolve through dialogue, I think. So that's why the Pakistan should say, should apologize, and they try to crack down their friend, which is terrorist, who is a terrorist. So that's why the Pakistan crack down terrorists and separate from them and cooperate with India. That is the right way, I think. So that's why through the negotiation, they should resolve the problem.
Dr. Satoru Nagao, thank you ever so much for being here with us. We will, of course, bring you all the updates